There is a question, Maharishi, which you perhaps have just answered very beautifully, a question on the nature of the Raja training. Last week, Maharishi was describing that a student will never gain total knowledge through the drama of modern education, through lectures, memorization, examinations, and grades. Maharishi said that the only way to gain total knowledge is by experiencing it in one's own inner consciousness, the unified field. But what about gaining the parts of knowledge? Are lectures and books still required to gain specific knowledge of administration, such as health, education, defense, the economy? Or are all these details available to the student in the silence of his consciousness?
Exactly. The last phrase of your question. All these details are available in the consciousness of the expert. He thinks, and the thought is carried on to the target of thinking and produces effect. Reading not necessary. We have example in the Vedic literature. Small boys of 5, 10 years, 20 years of age, small boys, they were creating what we would say impossible. They were creating such miracles. The small boys, Love and Kush, they put the army to flat. And when their Guruji heard that, oh, what you have done to this, they said, no, Guruji, we have not killed them. We have only made them insane, just drowsy. That much command to the boys, Because the awareness in which the level in which their awareness is a field of all possibilities. That is the awareness that is running the whole universe. Running the whole universe means making everything and everyone evolutionary all the time. And how? By nature. We say nature. So this natural impulse from point to infinity, this is the nature of life. We call it evolution, but it is the nature of life. From point to infinity. Just a matter of knowing it. And knowing it properly means being it. Knowing by being. Just for example, you describe an apple. It is like this, and it is like this, it smells like this, it touches like this, and it's so sweet, and this and this. But if the apple itself was to describe its own value, then see what the difference will be. Whether someone else describes the reality or the reality itself comes out to describe. This is being. This is knowing by being. So knowing by being gives that authenticity of control. Knowing by being. That everything at will. And Vedic script is very, very clear about it. Some simple expressions. Yatinam Brahma Bhavati Sarthi. Just one little phrase. Yatinam Brahma Bhavati Sarthi. 4 letters. 4. Yatinam Brahma Bhavati Sarthi. One who is completely retired from the field of dynamism, from the field of action, he is the Yati. Brahma Bhavati Sarthi. The creator becomes his charioteer. How the Creator become chariot? It is the Creator who created creation from what he remembered about the past creation, from the memory. So to put the memory to really thrive again is the act of the Creator. Someone who is transcendental is on that level of the Creator, wherefrom he can create by thought. Create by thought. And that is the awareness of the Raja. That is the awareness of the administrator. That is the awareness of the administrator. That is Vedic administration. Competence. It's the competence that rules. It's competence that rules. There is no mistake. There is no punishment in this administration. There is no punishment in this administration because no one does wrong. By nature, one does only right thing, right thing. There is a whole philosophy of perfection, and we are proud of having this from our master, from our Gurudev, from our tradition of Vedic knowledge. That's what I said. The world needs a strong Vedic community. The world needs a strong Vedic India. And a strong Vedic India will have a Vedic world. Means world in terms of total knowledge, in terms of capability of doing everything. That means everyone and everything will be on a level of satisfaction. There will be no disappointment, there will be no failure, there will be no wrongs anywhere in one's surrounding. That kind of most ideal, we say today ideal because it's rare, but that is actually the normal situation of life. That is normal life. The other is not yet life. The other is not yet life. The other is not yet life. That is India. Brahmasmi, I am totality. This is the voice of the hollowness. This is the voice of the hollowness of the seed. The hollowness of the banyan seed. He says, I am the whole enormous tree. This thought is the sprouting of the whole tree, growth of the whole tree, expansion of the whole tree, all benefits that come from a tree, shade and everything, juice and all things. The beautiful human existence before us. So we are doing the coronation of the first group of trained Rajas, and we'll start the second group of training. And I am completely open. Come with whatever desire you come, and you will come to yourself, and you will come to your God, and you will come to your universe. You will come to yourself, that's all. It's a big open challenge of great confidence for everyone to be invincible on his own single individual level and on the level of the collective value of his individuality, which is cosmic. It's beautiful, it's beautiful. Continue, it's a delightful topic. It's such a joy to talk about it. Huh?